but could always be worse.
Yeah. It can always get worse, you know.
Yep, and it is.
And a planet could hit us, the sun
Yep.
could explode. I mean,
Here we go. Miss Universe Zimbabwe is a white woman, and the internet is having a totally normal reaction. Oh, it's widespread debate on social media after awarding its top honor to a white model.
Mm.
I'm sorry. So I thought it was stunning and brave when, we race swapped everything under the sun that's coming out from Disney.
I know, but yeah, this. All right, now, okay. First of all, I'm not going to bash on the woman because
No, this is not her problem at
it's
all.
not her fault. All
No.
right. The problem I have is with the media turning everything into such divisive, things like race and politics and men and women. It's all divisive fighting bullshit, and it doesn't need to happen.
Yep. It's rather pathetic, honestly, when you think about it.
Yeah.
I just don't get it. It's always okay, and we need to just suck it up and accept that times they are a changing. When when we cast like a Latina looking actress as Snow White, and all this BS, and
Here we go.
but here we go. Well, somebody from this country, born and raised, becomes Miss Zimbabwe, happens to be white. Oh my goodness, look at all these tweets. Mugabe would be so mad. For me, it's the fact that white people are not even embarrassed or ashamed to be doing all these. Is this a joke? I'm not condemning her. I'm just surprised. Had to research and notice
Why?
the country's a nation of immigrants. What exactly do you look for when judging? Because, no. Oh, I'm sorry. You think that this nice looking woman can't compete with the cover of National Geographic?
Well, I've seen some of the covers of National Geographic, and
Yes.
much.
They are, do your boobs hang low? Can you knock them to and fro? Can you tie them in a knot? Can you tie them in a bow? That kind of shit.
Yeah, I got you.
The white Jesus lovers. White supremacy is a worldwide nasty business. Apparently, the big business of lies and deception are simply too deep and depraved here. Is this real? Orwell was so right, says the person who advocates for censorship.
Yeah.
Pretty racist, right? Here we go.
I don't know, man. Here's the thing.
What's the thing?
All right. Africa was colonized extensively in the late 1700s through the 1800s. And listen, the Dutch, the French, the Italians, the Germans, who are fucking ruthless, by the way, all had portions and countries and what have you. So there's going to be Caucasians in Africa. That's just the way it is.
Yeah.
I don't know what to tell you.
Well, even better, you take a look at this other tweet right here. Spot the difference. On Yahoo, my ancestors rolling in they graves. White woman wins 2023 Miss Universe Zimbabwe over melanated candidates. As opposed to when a first black woman was crowned Miss Ireland in history making win. So it's totally okay when it happens in Ireland.
Yes.
And the person has melanin in their skin, but it's white supreme pizza when it happens the other way.
Yeah, correct. And you better have, your pesto sauce. Yeah.
I mean, when you actually look at the planet, we are the minority.
Yeah.
So shouldn't we be championing that minorities are doing well in other continents? Apparently not, because that would actually make sense.
You're right. We are a minority. But we are a minority who's almost destroyed the earth twice in 2 world wars, have been basically conquering and dominating the world since, I don't know, the 1400s-ish. Yeah. So, I mean, I don't know what it is about Caucasians that make us such, just savage warriors, but it just is what it is. I don't know.
So what you're saying is they're jealous because they wish they could do it better.
Well, here's the thing. I mean, if you think about it, we literally, every country we went to, we dominated because of technology or whatever.
Mhm.
We were more organized in how we did things. And, we came into a country that was, their government was tribes, and our government was a whole kingdom or a whole country. There's no comparison there.
No.
Yeah, you got 500 guys, 1,000 guys in a tribe, got 10 million people in a country. It's literally it's just more efficient.
Yep. And it's kind of hard to push your whole "we was kangs and shit" when you have a whole continent virtually to yourselves, where there's very few developed areas.
And
So instead, now that the new cope is to just attempt to take credit for everybody else's cultural and scientific achievements.
well,
Uh,
in
it's
Africa,
not really going over too well because of that pesky thing. What's that called? Oh yeah, the truth. Yeah.
right. Well, the thing is, those developed areas in Africa, those areas were all colonized by a European country.
Oh.
So
So
that infrastructure we
yeah.
that was put in, we did because it's not a tribe, it's a country. It's more organized.
hmm So what I'm hearing is that when people whine about white supreme pizza, they're really sore losers.
Well, this is another thing is we keep hearing, about the colored in America saying that they built the country.
Yeah, right.
Right? If they were responsible for building this country, then Africa would be like a mega apocalypse place or something,
Exactly.
and
If
it's not.
slavery is what builds nations, the Middle East and Africa and Asia would be the most technologically advanced, well-developed places on the planet. They're
Yeah,
not.
yeah. There's more slaves today than there ever were during the 17 and 1800s.
But that's using logic, Pop. That's white supreme pizza, just like showing up on time and
Yeah, yeah. Using math,
using math. Oh no.
that pesky stuff that runs the universe, math. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, what are you gonna do? I like my white supreme pizza with pepperoni and extra cheese.
There you go.
Watch Grunt Speak live every Tuesday and Thursday at 8 p.m. Eastern. And if you want to join Pop for Supporter Sundays, go to redonkulous.com/donate and make a monthly pledge. A link is in the meat caser box.